Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's time to level up with Ultra Street Fighter 2 Cammy coming up next. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Anthony, and today we have before you none other than the Ultra Street Fighter 2 Final Challenge Game Player Level Up 1. Cammy. Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you guys are having a great day, night, weekend, and weekday. Today we have before you here the Toy Action Figure Review. We have nobody but the most anticipated woman of the hour, Cammy. And guys, I do have to say, this was very much so long awaited, and glad to have this figure in my possession. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and Cammy finally has made it. So let's go ahead and get into the size comparison and the height. All right, so kicking back and kicking into doing the size comparison and the height. Let's go ahead and go and get this other order of business out the way, which is the box. So we're going to bring Cammy off to the side and drop her back. So we're actually going to bring the box up. So this is how the box look. Excuse the line, guys, so it might give a glare, but this is how the box look. All this is tidy. The picture of Cammy. This is the back, so the picture of Cammy and all the fighters that they are coming out with. I still have yet to get M. Bison, and once I get M. Bison, I might get two others and then call it a day with those two. So that's how the back look. Here goes the side, just like how you would have played the arcade game. They got got pictures on the side of all the different kind of characters that you actually can play. And on the front is the arcade look as far as for playing the character. But the backdrop this time is just a little bit different, so it's not so much in a scenic background. Although this is kind of scenic-ish. I think like in the mountains, I believe. Yeah, I do see mountains. There's the mountains back there, the aurora lights, look closer, you got your greenery, your trees, the tree shrubs and things like that, and then you got your lake back there in the back. But up here and the front, you got your controls and the buttons to push in order to control your character. And on the side, basically all your legalese, and give you a brief description about Cammy. Cammy, country of origin is England. Fighting style, the Shadaloo fighting technique. So that is just a brief on Cammy. But like I said, this is the back, and on the bottom, your Capcom, your legalese, barcode, and all that great wonderful thing, and nothing on top. And that is it for the box. All right. Just if you've seen Chun-Li, it's basically about the same thing. So, like we said, let us get to the main event, which is Cammy. Like I said, well, this figure was a long time coming, but I do have my gripes with it. But it's not so much of a hard gripe for me as well. So, as far as Cammy stands at a good about 5.5 inches to the top of her what you call it? To her hat, to her beret. All right, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, the beret. What does she come with? Cammy comes with. She has the she has two almost like chopping hands. To show you right fast and bring it up just a little more, so that's how you see. Those are her hands. Those are the extra sets. These are the extra sets that Cammy's supposed to have. Okay, but the other set is basically she has fists. This is when you get her out of the when you get her from the packaging, she already has her fist on her. So that is the other set. So she has two sets of hands. Now she has a screaming face. So you know when she's in battle, you're gonna see this face more than anything. So there you go with that. And then you have her. I would say it's more like a almost like a corkscrew kick effect, because basically it's kind of like in a corkscrew manner, and it's tipped at the end. So there you go. There is the effect. All right. So that's what comes with Cammy inside the box. No stand with this one. So basically, we're just dealing with what we deal with as far as for what we get with Cammy. But Jada Toys has been knocking it out the park with their Street Fighter line. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been enjoying. The only two I got so far is Cammy and Chun-Li. But like I said, I'm still on my way to get M. Bison and a couple others. Let's do a comparison. Here goes the comparison with, speaking of no other than Chun-Li. And you see that Cammy is smaller than Chun-Li. Okay. And to add another comparison in, I'm going to put her with one of my custom my custom samurai. And you can kind of guess where she came from as far as what the custom is. But it is my custom samurai. And because right now I'm having such a fascination with her right by now, and I am ready to actually get the Frazetta version, here she is with none other than the woman herself, without a shadow of a doubt. Here she is with Vampirella. Let me see if I get Vampirella to stand, because Vampirella can't stand. I just had her stand not long ago. So, come on, girl. There we go. There we go. We got you. We got you. You got you. There you go. And we got Vampirella in all her gloriness, which there is lack of. But as you can see, there she is, all that she has. Vampirella. So you see that Vampirella does stand kind of tall. Due to Vampirella is an alien, like Amazon, they do stand tall. So there we go as far as for that. Okay, take Vampirella out the frame. So now, guys, with Cammy, Cammy has a great articulation. Okay, but one of my biggest gripes is definitely that her arm. And I say that to say this. Okay, her articulation, she has great articulation in her arm. Okay, but one thing that you cannot do is take her arm all the way back. Okay, so what you need to do is actually, if you want to get a greater move, a greater range out of Cammy, she can actually go by about this far. But for her to go further back, what you will need to do is actually to turn it around in order to get Cammy in basically a great great pose, and actually get her to actually go back some, get her arms to actually go back. I know it's kind of cheating, but in order to get the style you want for actually to do like a butterfly move, a butterfly version, this is how you can actually do. You will have to actually turn it all the way to where this part is facing out in order to get her arm to bend just a little further back. But otherwise, that's the only complaint I have. But otherwise, Cammy does come with great articulation, such as a upper bicep hinge. You know, we basically have the double hinge elbow. You know the hands do move. Head does look up, down. All the great rigmaroles of a great figure so far. Now, but the one bigger thing that's different about Cammy is the fact that her braids can move. So for any fighting pose you put her in, you can actually get her braids to move with the fighting pose. So that's one great thing about Cammy, is that her braids move with along with the fighting pose. I would love for it to have been bendy wire, but this is what we're getting right now. And now, another issue, which I don't think too hard on, is that where is Cammy's behind? Seriously, where is Cammy's behind? One other YouTuber pointed this factor out. Where is Cammy's behind? Cammy has a nice glutes back there, but it's not profound like what you would see with the Starman. Like for example, like the Starman 1/6 figure that's back to come out, or let's just say it's already out for order. And I know this is no comparison because that's a 1/6 figure and this is a 1/12 figure, but let's think about how they did Rogue, how Marvel Legends did some of their female characters. Where are the glutes? So other than that, I'm fine with the figure. So back to the figure at hand. Now, as far as for Cammy, you can actually take this head off. Oops. And this is the ball peg that you're using for this for her head sculpt, and use the other head sculpt. Other head sculpt where she is now in yelling mode. And again, you can actually use the braids to actually swing any way. Here's a good example of how the braids are put into action as far as when Cammy is in action. So the braids are actually really, really good. I like how they incorporate the braids and everything, so in order to actually move with the character. So this is actually a plus. So definitely love that. Another great thing about the braids is not only do they actually swing and actually mod them, you can actually mod it to the action pose of the character, but you can actually, it actually comes off as well. So you can take this braid and put it on, take one braid off of here and put that braid with that, take that braid and put another braid on another head, take this braid and put it on the other head, on this head. One thing about it is that the braids are different by the style of how they're posed. So the braids are interchangeable. So that's another great thing about it, that they actually do come off, but you want to actually keep a track of them because you don't want to lose a braid. So actually, you can just, all you have to do is just pop it back on and everything's peachy keen. Okay. So that is that for Cammy. You know, she definitely have the upper thigh cuts, double knee, And she does have boot swivel and front face, back face, and rocker, but it's kind of not so pronounced on the figure, but it is there as far as for the articulation. Now, one thing I do with the Street Fighters, and it's only Street Fighters that I deal with, that I do with, is to see where their balancing is. I did this with Chun-Li, and she definitely has great balance. A real good way to find out how good your figures are really and how they stand up in the test of time is their balancing. Are you able to actually balancing them good enough? Are they able to get them in a one balance? I did Cammy not too long ago, and she balanced really nicely. So I'm gonna see if she can do it on camera. So let's see if she balanced. There's a way that you got to actually balance the figure out in order to get her to really be worth their weight. So let's see, Cammy, can you do it, girl? Can you do it? Yes, she can. So this is Cammy with a great balance in a mode. Oops, there she go. in a street in a fight mode. Let me try that again, but how I really need it for her to be. Okay, there you go. She balances real good. So guys, I just want to tell you, thank you for coming by and giving me some of your precious time to look at Ultra Street Fighter. Like I said, Ultra Street Fighter 2 Final Challenge. Cammy, the long-awaited female figure in this line. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, night, weekend, and weekday. And don't forget, if nobody don't love you, there is one God that does, and He is Lord Jesus Christ. Without further ado, guys, thank you for coming by to the Toy Action Figure Review. And this is your boy, Anthony. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for all upcoming videos and notifications. For those who are new to the channel, subscribe. It's free. It's not pulling no money out of your account, nowhere. It's free. Subscribe. You will not regret it. All right. You guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next video here at the Toy Action Figure Review. Peace. And don't forget to stick around for the photo shoot. All right, guys. Have a good one.